Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled, I ate a piece of popcorn on the fast day. Can I still say Anainu? Shaila came to me. Tzom Gedalia, day after Rosh Hashanah. A kid went ahead and right into davening. He just forgot he had a little popcorn. He realized, oh no. So whatever was in his mouth, he spit out. But he had a little bit that he ate already. Can he still say Yom Tzom Tani Seinu? Can he still say Anainu at Mincha time? So it's a fantastic shaila. First of all, there's a machlokes. When do we say Anainu? At Shacharis, Ashkenazim say it only a mincha. So that way there's an assumption. You made it to a mincha, you're going to finish up the fast. You won't be lying by saying Anainu, and then you end up eating. Fine. So the question really is, if you ate on a fast day, it's not Yom Tzom Tani Teinu. It's not a fast anymore for you. So you can't say the nusach. We don't say, well, since other people are fasting, I can still say it. No. We say that if you yourself are not fasting, that's it. You lost the zechut to say Anainu. Fine. Question is, at what point do you lose that status of a fast? When you have a drop? So on Yom Kippur this year, the amount is kotevet agasa, which is a dried fig. It's more than a kazayit, less than a beitza. Why this odd amount? There's halacha Moshe Sinai, the traditions from all the way back to Moshe at Sinai, together with all the shiurim, the amounts of for different halachot, for eating pig, kazayit, feeding matzah, kazayit, those are all from the oral law, from the halachot from Sinai. That is what breaks the inui, the affliction. Meaning, on Yom Kippur you have to be in a state of affliction, and you can't have even a drop. But at what point do you get kares? Do you get punishment from God? When you break the affliction, which is a kotev, that amount. It's a little bit more than kazayit and less than a beitza. So now the question is, that's on Yom Kippur. So Yom Kippur, we have a definition of what's considered to be that you're no longer halachically fasting. But what do we have on the other fast days? Not that clear. In the Shulchan Aruch, in Tov Kuf Samechet, talks that a person took upon himself a fast and ate a kazayit, an olive size, which is the traditional amount of eating in halacha, then he can no longer say Anainu, he lost the fast. He's no longer considered fasting. So we see there, that's the standard idea of a kazayit, an olive, which throughout halacha, that's what eating is. For a nas mitzvah say like matzah, it's a kazayis. For a lo say like pig, it's a kazayis when you get lashes. Of course, chatzisha even a little bit is asserti, but in terms of punishments, it's a kazayis. So that seems clear. Not at all. Why? Because we have kotevet is what's written by Yom Kippur. That's what removes affliction. We have kazayis is what's written where? By a personal fast. That's lochan achila. I'm not going to eat. What about the 4 fast days? Tzom Gedalia, Shivas B'Tav Tisha B'Av. Not so clear in the Shulchan Aruch. It's not clear. As a matter of fact, there is a hint in Tov Kuf Nun Daled B'Halach and Vav, where he does say that there was an outbreak in Europe that a person should go ahead, if you're not sick, but you may get sick. So don't know that Tisha B'Av, once you're sick, you can eat. You don't have to have little by little. But here you're not sick, you just afraid you may become sick. So he said you should have little by little less than a kotevet. So some poskim say, we have the 4 fast days are similar to Yom Kippur. They fashion after Yom Kippur that when is it considered to be a break in the fast? When you had that dried fig. Okay, when you had that amount of kazayit, when you have a more than a kazayit, less than a base, when you have that amount, that's what breaks the affliction. Well, only on a tanit of a yachid, that's a specific halacha. I took upon myself a fast as halacha and a kazayit. While others argue, and they say no, only by Yom Kippur you have the idea of kotevet, the dried fruit, but by all the other fasts is halacha of kazayit. That's what the eating is. So, lemais over here, if the first kid went ahead and ate a little piece of popcorn, and it was less than a kazayit, an olive size, and everything else he spit out, he just swallowed a little bit less of kazayit, and for sure he could go ahead and say Anainu, because he didn't break the fast. He shouldn't have taken it, obviously, but luckily he's in the state of tanit. If he had more than a kotevet, then for sure he cannot say Anainu. If he had in the middle, it would turn out to be a machloket. And there would be room to let him say it, Anainu. Okay, Yom Tzatani Teinu, it certainly is the fast of Klal Yisrael and possibly from him as well. So, of course, we have to be more careful on the fast days, obviously, but one who does it, at least we can have an understanding of what's going on the three categories of fast days. Meaning, to summarize, we have an individual makes a fast, that's halacha b'kazayit. He took upon himself to achila, I can't eat. Yom Kippur, everyone agrees it's the dried fruit. That's more than kazayit, less than a beitza, because that's what removes affliction according to the oral law. And then the other 4 fast days, some hold it's halacha in achila, which is kazayit, some say halacha in kotevet. Shalom.